Well, we're back at awards season. We're here at the National Football Foundation Valley of the Sun Chapter Scholar Athlete Award Show. Welcome on into Bleacher Talk. I'm Jordan Spurgeon. Here's Claudia Collins back. She's back on the show. We're so excited to have you, but it's awesome just that we're here and we're seeing all these kids that we've covered on the football field being recognized for what they do in the classroom.
I absolutely love this event because it's just that. It's scholar athletes. What are they doing on the field? What are they doing in the classroom? All successful in their own ways. We get to honor the girls this year as well, which was absolutely awesome. We got to honor one of Sports 360's own, which we're very excited about. So a lot to see coming up.
Absolutely. We talked with coaches being honored, including Richard Taylor. We'll chat with him, some players. But first, someone who was at this show just a few years ago being honored, now playing on Sundays. You might know his name.
You might.
Mr. Brock Purdy. He has a message for everyone here at the event.
At that point, where I was at after my senior year in high school, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't obviously have any offers, Power 5 offers or anything that, that I had wanted to get to. That had always been my dream. And but I was just real with myself, like, hey, what's the next step I can take after high school? If it's community college, great. Let's start looking around and seeing and understanding that I need to continue to develop and from there hopefully get a shot and an opportunity. And so, but I was just real with myself. I didn't compare myself to anybody else. I saw all these other guys, in my class or even guys that were younger than me getting offers and stuff. And the human side of it is like you start comparing and it's like, really, how come he's getting this when I've done this? There was none of that. There was no hate or anger with that. Maybe there's some frustration saying like, okay, I can compete with them, but I think it's crucial to not compare yourself and understand that everybody has their own path and their own way of getting to where they end up. And for me, I let that all up to God. I surrendered that. Even in high school. And so that's where I was at. That was my way of thinking about it. And that's how I handled it.
This football, you're a Super Bowl quarterback. You were sitting here at this event back in the day. What advice would you give these kids sitting here on the dais today?
Man, just be where your feet are at. That's sort of been my little motto, throughout life. And, in high school, I didn't have all the offers in the world. But I just continued to train after my senior year in high school. I continued to train and be where my feet were at, and things fell into place. And then when I got to college, same thing. And then I was fortunate to get drafted. I got drafted last, and, you're worried about having a job and this and that, but I continued to just be where my feet were at. I got surgery after my rookie year, and then you got all the questions of, is he going to be back? I was where my feet were at. And so I took it one day at a time. I put everything I had into that. Whatever I was doing, I tried to do my best. I'm not just saying, oh, it's all going to work out how it needs to. No, I still put in the work and I did that, but be where your feet are at and everything will fall into place. I really do believe that. And so that's what I would give any kind of advice. That would be it to all the high schoolers watching that are there today. So congratulations to all you guys as well in your season and how you guys have represented your schools. All that matters. It really does. So congratulations for being here today.
It's always good to chop it up with you. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Brad.
So putting together this event, being able to recognize the kids for not what they do on the football field, but what they do in the classroom, what's it like?
Well, this honestly is our crown jewel. So these kids are academic scholars first, and then they are athletic on the back end of that. So this is our chance to honor all of them equally. And this is also the first year for our girls, and they're going to be mixed in with the boys. There's no exclusion. They're going to be right there, all of them, scholar athletes. So it is pretty good.
Got to get you back to running around, but one last thing, a piece of advice to just any student athlete that sees these guys and girls being recognized, what would you want to tell them about how important it is to take care of business in the classroom?
Well, you never know what life's going to bring you. A lot of these kids that come through our program, we have no idea that we'd be watching them on Sunday football. So you never know what's going to happen. Leave all the doors open.
Here with former Basha Bear Miles Lockhart, and I say former because you're already up in Columbus at Ohio State. What has college been like for you so far?
It's definitely been a great learning experience. I feel like I've grown so much as a person in 2 months, like more than I could ever imagine. And it's definitely been a challenging process, but it's something that I'm definitely ready to take on. It's been fun so far.
What are some of the lessons you learned while at Basha that have already carried over into college for you?
It's definitely just putting in hard work and competing it with the best guys. I mean, the best guys all over the nation go to Ohio State. I feel like the best guys in Arizona were at Basha. So just competing every single day, putting in that hard work, knowing that it'll pay off in the end. Maybe if you don't see the results right away, but it'll pay off in the end.
This is an event all about athletics combined with schooling. Scholar athlete, what does that mean to you?
It means everything. I feel like academics is something that's imperative for athletes. And it's something that I took very seriously while I was in high school. I still take very seriously now. I honestly think it's more important than football. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's outside of football that a lot of people take for granted. And I think this is a great event to put on for the kids that have decided to put in the work outside of football and in the classroom too.
Here with Blake Heffron, we're the quarterback at Chandler High School this past year. Now here, scholar athlete, you get this cool football. Everyone here is getting one. But what does it mean to know that not only being an athlete, but being an exceptional student is something that you're being recognized for and having this experience?
I mean, it's honestly a great honor. All glory to God. I thank Him every day for this opportunity. But I've been preached, since I was a little kid that academics is the most important thing. Like, you can't go anywhere in life without academics, and sports was always number two. So being recognized for my hard work in the classroom really makes me feel good.
So the school academics are important too, and we'll touch on what's next too, but also you're in the middle of getting your pilot's license and doing that. I mean, how has that been balancing school and learning how to, take care of planes and all that stuff too?
Honestly, it's just kind of teaching me how to, manage my schedule super well. Each day I have my own routine. I got to make sure I study for school. Obviously, that's number one priority. Then I got to make sure I hit the weight room, kind of stay in shape for college. And then after that, I come home and I got to study aviation for at least 2 hours before my flight, after my flight. So it's just kind of, staying in a routine and just staying smooth with it.
What is next for you?
So I'm going to college, University of Dubuque. I'm going there to play football and do aviation. So after those 4 years, I plan on going to the commercial level and being a commercial pilot.
What have you learned about the area over there so far? I know you're not there yet, but...
So far I've learned that it's just hilly. There's no big mountains like here. I'm a big snowboarder, so they have a little snowboarding thing there, but it's like a small hill. So I'll have fun there, but football program is beautiful, the field's beautiful, and I'm just excited to have the opportunity there.
Coming up on Bleacher Talk, let's hear it for the girls, our first ever class of flag football honorees. You'll hear from 3 girls that are paving the way.
Custom ordering is at Santan Ford. Colors, wheels, trims, performance packages, and more. From the factory right to your driveway. And you can even track your custom Ford every step of the way.
We are Santan Ford.
It's spring, so come for the games and have a ball in Arizona. Ready to go big? Plan your getaway today.
Bienvenidos.
Here in the heart of the American Southwest, you'll find 3 well-known restaurants all named Valle Luna, serving the finest Sonoran-style Mexican food known across the country and beyond. And we're open for business, so come on in. We've fired up the grill and iced down the refreshments and even added some specialties along the way.
Thanks for coming.
Hello. Greetings.
Welcome back.
No matter where you're from or how you say it, at Valle Luna, you're always welcome, and we're glad to have you back.
Discover more Play for All at Harrah's Octin Casino.
Hi, folks. Here are your drinks.
Where having fun means racking up reward credits with the Caesars Rewards loyalty program that can be redeemed for food, free play, hotel stays, and more. Not only here in the city of Maricopa, but also at more than 50 Caesars properties coast to coast. From Harrah's Las Vegas to Caesars Palace in Atlantic City. What are you waiting for? Play for all at Harris Auction Casino, the official sponsor of Play.
When you get a home loan from Desert Financial, you're not just getting a mortgage. You get a mortgage. You'll get more competitive rates, more local servicing of your loan. We even offer a closing guarantee on select loans. And because more is better, get up to $5,000 closing cost credit when you use a participating real estate broker. At Desert Financial, we don't just do mortgages, we do mortgages. Click, call, or come in for more information on our great rates, local servicing, and how you can qualify for a closing cost credit of up to $5,000.
I'm with Addison Nichols of Williamsfield Flag Football. You're a trailblazer because you get to be a part of the very first girls scholar athlete group. What does that mean to you?
It's incredible. Like learning all about it, playing from when I was little to now, it's like changed so much. It's grown and it's just incredible.
So you've been playing for a long time, it sounds like. Give me a little rundown of what your life in football has been.
I played from 4 to 7 with my brothers. I have 3 brothers, so they've all played. And then I took a break, played softball for a little bit, and then got back into it last year with Williamsfield, my junior year, and then now just done with it.
Here with CC Macagnano, you were the quarterback at Hamilton in flag football. First year, we have flag football being recognized at the Scholar Athlete event. What does it mean to be recognized for your efforts, not just on the field, but in the classroom as well?
It honestly makes me feel like a trailblazer for this sport. I'm super honored. I'm excited for what else is to come.
What is next for you?
College. Yeah, I'll be playing football in college, which again, I'm the first to do it at my high school. So it's another trailblazing event, and I'm super excited.
What school are you playing at?
Warner University in Florida.
I'm with Cassidy Lopez of Red Mountain Flag Football. What does it mean to you to have had the opportunity to play flag football in high school, and now so many girls behind you get to do the same?
The opportunity is huge. I mean, it's growing. It's a great sport, competitive and high energy. I love everything about it, and I'm really grateful that I was able to play this year and last year.
How exciting is it to know that you are trailblazing away and you're seeing that flag football is becoming a college sport and that you get to be one of the forerunners on that?
It's super exciting. Even with club football, there's so much talent that the high school level hasn't seen because they haven't gotten to that level yet. But when they get there, it's going to be even more exciting for everyone, honestly.
What does it mean to you, though, that this now is an opportunity that girls behind you will have the opportunity to maybe try playing football, maybe something they never thought about doing before?
It's incredible. We worked so hard to get where we are, and having it grow as a big thing, it makes it we started it, and now it gets to grow and grow, and it's just incredible. It gives those girls an opportunity, and they all deserve it. They work so hard for it.
Here with Richard Taylor, the head coach of the Centennial Coyotes, and today you're being honored as the Frank Cush winner this year for the Lifetime Achievement Award. What does it mean to know that all the work you've done in football has had an impact on people, so much so that they want to recognize you for that?
Well, I met Frank Cush, and this is really an honor. And, it just makes me think about all the people that helped me get to where I am now. My high school coach that said, hey, I think you might be a good coach someday. And all the coaches that I've worked with that have put their hard work into developing kids and loving kids and taking care of kids. So this is a special day, not only for me, but for all those people that have pushed me along to be here.
Being at this event, too, obviously all the Scholar athletes are being recognized for their academic prowess, great football players as well, but how special is it to know that the athletes are being recognized for the work they put in the classroom? Because we only see what happens on the football field,
right,
but a lot of their time is spent there.
Yep. So many times people go, older people my age go, these kids are creepy today. You know, they wear their pants down to their knees, and I tell them, hey, this could be the greatest generation we've ever produced, and they better be, because all the problems that we have today, they're going to have to solve them, and I believe they can, and I believe the young men that are up on the stage today are going to be part of that solution.
I feel like if they hear that message from you, they would want to run through a brick wall. So definitely relay that to anyone that you come across. Real quick, football-wise, too, I know we're in the off-season. You're coming off an Open Division Championship appearance. What did it mean to get the program back to where it's been for the longest time and be in that position, and how are you looking to build off it this year?
Well, you know, that COVID killed us. You know, the only way that we can compete, we got 2,000 kids. The only way that we can compete with the big boys is when we get into the weight room. And COVID killed us, and it showed in our record. But you know, we've come back. We are stronger, and we expect to do well again next year.
And the West Side, it's growing. I actually just moved to the West Side. I'm over in Goodyear now. I see the growth, you know, just personally, but football-wise now, it's insane.
It is. You know, for a while everything was growing on the East Side, and we were cotton fields, and everywhere you look, there's houses being built, and there's really good coaching going on the West Side.
And with Corona del Sol quarterback Connor Ackerley, you are going to Western New Mexico following end of the school year. What went into making the decision and kind of just navigating your recruiting and ultimately ending up at Western New Mexico?
I just feel like they were really welcoming to me, and you know, the whole process was a great process with them. I got to know their coaches really well, and they really wanted me, and I really want to go there. So,
what do you think is one of the biggest things that you learned in your 4 years of playing high school football?
Just don't get like frustrated with the process. Like there were some times where it felt like things were going right, stuff like that, but trying to like stick with the process and keep doing what I'm doing, and it all worked out. So
2024 Scholar Athlete obviously means probably got some pretty good grades.
Yeah.
School's important to you. Tell me the importance of balancing school, football, how you plan to approach that going into college.
It's tough, but like, you know, every athlete's got to learn how to do it. And first few years of high school, I was playing baseball too. So like, it's always been kind of a struggle to balance it, but I've always figured it out, and just kind of, you got to slot your time out, even though school is not like the most fun thing, but you got to slot the time out to do it, and I figured out how to do it, so.
Here with JJ Newcomb, and this event is really, really cool. The Arizona Valley of the Sun chapter, National Football Foundation. You're being recognized for an award this year for what you've done in the classroom. What does it mean to know that people do care about what goes on in the classroom? Because we all see what happens on the football field, but we don't see what goes on the other 8 hours a day when you're working hard in classroom and when you're doing homework at home.
Just want to thank my dad, because he's been helping me with keeping my values, staying humble, and just being a great person all around.
Speaking of your dad, he said he's already got a lot of Oklahoma gear. Your mom's been taking care of that. You're getting ready to go there. How exciting is it to go there and know that you're going to have the full support of your dad and your family in this situation?
I mean, it's great. It's just great. It's going to be a great experience. Just, you know, getting to experience the next level, and just being a part of the OU culture, and just being around those guys and all those coaches, and just getting a better experience of, you know, just really understanding what SEC ball is going to be like. So, yeah.
That's right. You're going there for the move to the SEC. Got just a couple more things for you, too. Multi-sport, not just athlete, multi-sport star at Castile High School. How important was it to you to just continue to develop your skills in different sports and not just focus on football? Because there's a lot of people nowadays pushing to just playing one, but you obviously stuck to multiple sports and it's worked out well for you.
I played multiple sports because I did like basketball at first, and then I started moving to football, and then I started falling in love with football, and I just like playing multiple sports in different seasons, just like get your different body movements, get some work in, and I don't know, it's just fun all around playing football, basketball, and track, and just showing out my talent and just performing my craft.
I feel like this comes up every time though, but have you been schooling your dad in basketball lately?
100%, always.
Still to come on Bleacher Talk, scholar athletes from the NFF Valley of the Sun Banquet give some scholarly advice to the next class. And our very own Brad Sesmat gets honored as the Riddle Chapter Leadership Award winner.
The President's Day sales event is going on all month long at Burge Volkswagen with 0% financing up to 60 months on all final 2023 Tiguan, Atlas, and Atlas Cross Sports. And on 2024 Taos and Tiguans, get 3.9% financing up to 72 months. Drive the 2024 Jetta S starting at only $22,995. Presidential savings are on now at Burge Volkswagen, where your trade-in is worth thousands more than you might think. Burge Volkswagen, Baseline and Country Club, and BurgeVW.com.
Let's talk about Venezia's Pizzeria, New York style pizza. Oh man, this looks so good. Pizza doughs made fresh daily, wings, subs, sandwiches, pasta. They cater, they deliver. They have 5 Valley locations. Venezia's New York style pizzeria.
We've got some fresh new young talent doing some things that I know you haven't heard before.
1, 2, 3, listen.
Basta move, basta move, basta move, basta move.
What would you need to experience life in full motion? Expertise to provide the best care, unsurpassed training and technique. It requires the best orthopedic surgeons. Ortho Arizona.
Classroom work has to come first. I mean, if you don't get your work done there, you won't be eligible to play on the field. And so making sure that you're diligent in the classroom, stay on top of your work, and do the best you can is very important to your success on the field.
I say stay humble, stay true to your values. Don't be cocky. Stay humble and just, get your stuff done in the classroom. Do extra work on the field, do extra work in the classroom. By extra work in the classroom, I mean by get tutors, get help in the classroom so you can get ahead of your game. Get ahead of the game in the classroom, get ahead of the game on the field so you can be that next level star. So yeah.
Definitely working on time management. Like they say, that's a big thing. It really is. Just making sure that you're able to go to your classes, able to get your workouts done. And you have to be really an adult about things. You have to have a different perspective. And just be ready to put in a lot of work. I mean, it's going to be hard, but it's also going to be fun as well. So just be ready, have your mindset ready, be ready to study, be ready to work. And if you're ready to do that, then I think it'll be safe.
Football-wise is, once you get your opportunity, you have to make the most of it because you may never get an opportunity again. So that first opportunity, you have to seize the moment. And then academics, most important thing. Nowadays their ACT isn't required, but if you don't have a 4.0 or a 3.5, it's going to be really hard to get there to the next level.
So, unbeknownst to Brad is our Riddle Chapter Leadership Award winner this year.
Congratulations. You are this year's recipient of the Riddle Chapter Leadership Award. Congratulations, Brad. Couldn't think of anybody else that deserves it more than you. And I just want to say thank you for all these years where you've been a colleague, where you have been a confidant, where you've been a friend and a brother of mine. God bless you, buddy. I'm so happy for you. Couldn't think of anybody who deserves it more than you, Brad. Congratulations.
Well, Brad, I'm not there tonight, but I certainly want to congratulate you on a tremendous award, the Ridley Chapter Leadership Award, and there couldn't be a better guy to receive this award. I've known you since the late 80s, early 90s when we got into our broadcasting career before you left for Arizona. That's a lot.
Wow. Now I gotta get back on script. So I'll get back on script in a second. I have a great wife. She's right here.
Woo!
That was really cool. That was really cool. All right.
Well, that does it for this special NFF edition of Bleacher Talk. Got to honor so many people. So excited to see all of it and be back for Bleacher Talk year-round.
So excited to have you back as well, Claudia. We're back to it. We'll see you all next week.
We got them at Santan Ford. From the latest all-electrics to the most rugged 4x4s and America's best-selling truck.
We are Santan Ford.
Bienvenidos.
Here in the heart of the American Southwest, you'll find 3 well-known restaurants all named Valle Luna, serving the finest Sonoran-style Mexican food known across the country and beyond. And we're open for business, so come on in. We've fired up the grill and iced down the refreshments and even added some specialties along the way.
Thanks for coming.
Hello. Greetings.
Welcome back.
No matter where you're from or how you say it, at Valle Luna, you're always welcome, and we're glad to have you back.
It's spring, so come for the games and have a ball in Arizona. Ready to go big? Plan your getaway today.
Visit us at Harrah's Auction Casino in the city of Maricopa, where you'll find play for all and friendly people ready to welcome you like family.
Welcome back, you two.
As the official sponsor of Play and the only casino in Arizona with Caesars Rewards, see what a difference it makes to play where your fun is our top priority. Harrah's Auction Casino. Play for all.